Who's your favourite band or artist and favourite type of music? That's from Ollie.
A bit of Kasabian at the minute. Seen him on a few of the festivals. I haven't been to any festivals this year, but I've seen him on the TV at Glastonbury and that. And yeah, something Kasabian probably at the minute. That type of band. Rock music is more me, but then in the changes, obviously that's not going to get played out. So I like all music really, anything to get a good feeling in the squad and that. But yeah, that's the type of music I'd probably listen to on my own.
Do you feel any extra pressure now you're being sponsored by Rowan Food Engineering? Just a bit of product placement there.
No, but I had a conversation the other day with someone from True Line Plastering who was gutted that I was sponsored because he wanted to sponsor me. So there's a little plug for you, mate. And so yeah, but there's no extra pressure from your sponsors. There's pressure from everything around. So it's nice to know there's a bit of competition to try and sponsor me out there.
Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi.
Everybody gets asked this. What do you know what Jack Munns means?
I have no idea what Jack Munns means, if you know what I mean.
Scholes or Gerrard? You know, Carl Storer went for Gerrard because of his loyalty to one club.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Scholes had loyalty to one club as well, didn't he? I hate Man U with a passion, but it's still Scholes for me, unfortunately, as a player.
Do you feel an extra pressure being given the number 9 shirt? Have you had number 9 at previous clubs?
Yeah, I've had number 9 at previous clubs. No, not at all. But you play under pressure your whole career, really. There's that pressure to do well, whatever your number on your shirt is. So no, not at all. It's part and parcel of the game, and you should look forward to putting on the shirt, your number on the back.
I'm expecting quite a simple answer here, but if Barcelona offered you 300 grand a week to go there tomorrow, would you stay at Cheltenham?
Yeah, of course I would.
Paint, Deluxe or Crown?
Well, there must be something cheaper out there than that, is there?
It's got to be, yeah, they're two of the best.
I'll go for whatever's cheaper.
Okay.
Look after the pennies and all that.
You've already mentioned you're an Arsenal fan. Who was your idol growing up?
Ian Wright. Ian Wright is obviously a striker. Unbelievable for Arsenal over the years, and watching him when you're a youngster is something you sort of looked up to. So it's simple, Ian Wright.
Good name as well.
Exactly.
Do you consider yourself a 20-goal a season striker, and how many goals would you consider it being a successful season for you?
I definitely think over the last couple of seasons I've had, I've got some proving to do. Even though I had a good spell at Gateshead, scored a number of goals, which if I'd have started the season there and finished, it may have turned into a 20-goal season. So I feel I am a 20-goal season striker. I do feel I bring more to the team than just someone who scores goals naturally. But yeah, obviously there's going to be questions asked whether I am or whether I'm not. That's my job to prove that I am. But assists and doing the teamwork is also a big part of my game. So if the targets I set myself aren't reached, I'd like to think my everything else is something that adds to the team.
How do you like to take your mind off a game in the run-up to the game? Is there anything you like to do on a Saturday morning, or anything you do as part of your pre-match ritual just to take your mind off it?
Take my mind off the game? Not really. You got to mention Warney, mate. Not to take my mind off the game, really. I'd probably be thinking about the game more than anything. You look forward to it, so you wouldn't stop. Obviously you got your pre-match. I always had my porridge on a Saturday morning and I have my egg and beans on toast before the games from a pre-match meal. But just everything, it just builds up towards the game. That's it, really. Nothing strenuous. You just sort of chill out and relax and just look forward to turning up and doing the business.
Okay. Sam Neal says you're already his favourite player. Who's the best player you've ever played with? Not including Cheltenham players.
Best player I've ever played with. I've played with him in the twilight of his career at Wrexham. He was half the player he was when he was at Reading in the Premier League, tearing it, giving left backs and nightmares. But Glenn Little, I played at Wrexham with. He's a quality player, and I don't think he still gives the ball away now. And he's like 42, playing for Grays Athletic, I think. But no, he was quality when he was at Wrexham. He's a good mate of mine as well. I'd have to say him.
Okay. Similar to the rooming mate, but which squad member would you most likely to be deserted on an island with, and which one would you not like to be marooned with?
I wouldn't want to be on there with Pelly because you'd be dead within a week, because he has got zero common sense or knowledge about most things. So if you were stranded on an island with him, you'd expect to do everything yourself. To be on the island with, I'd pick Stozza, because even if you don't survive, you still have a laugh when you're going out there.
Okay. A few players have said you're one of the more intelligent players. Do you fancy you quite knowledgeable? Do you fancy yourself as being quite intelligent?
Yeah, by far. Nah, I don't know.
Or is this just a myth?
Nah, not a myth at all.